Hello guys, how are you doing today? And also welcome back to another video. This is Right Code. In today's video we're taking a look at how to create this login system, not really a login system but a login design. And please, if you are watching my video right now, you haven't subscribed, please help me out by subscribing. I've checked it out and it seems that not everybody that have been watching my video, over 80% of people that have been watching my video haven't subscribed. So please guys, I'm thinking of reaching at least 800 subscribers for the next month, during the next month. So please guys, help me out and subscribe to my channel. I'm thinking of doing a challenge when we hit that target mark, so please help me out guys. Okay, then back to the video. Today we'll be creating a login page, login design, and also be looking at how to design our custom file upload, still using JavaScript, and all these other design we're using HTML, CSS. So if we reach our targeted mark, I'm thinking of making a real login system over like here. So all you have to do is just register. Maybe I'm just gonna put bright IZ, or should I put bright code, then upload, and just choose this. There is not an image, maybe just gg.g.g. So sorry about that. And also password 12345 12345. Sign up, login successful. And then when you check here your database, you're going to see it. And also when you log in with the account gg at g.g, then 12345 right, login. When you log in, this is where you're going to be your first name, last name, your Gmail, and the image you use. So this is how you can use it to create a profile page. Then you can still log out and still go back. So if we reach the target mark, this is what we'll be creating. But for now, this is what we'll be creating guys, just the front page, just the front end. Then if we reach it, we're going to do the back end. So if you want to know how to do it, you just follow my video and then you learn how to do it. Okay guys, let's get started and do it. Thank you very much. Okay guys, first thing first, as usual, let's go down maybe login page and link our CSS. Sorry guys, just style, that should be it. Then after that, let's move over to the HTML. Create a tag, a div tag container, another div tag wrapper, and then a form. Let's give it a class of tab. You can name yours anything you want. No action, I don't want any action. After that, create another div, name it login tab. This will be using to exchange from login to register. Page 1, make this active. The first one will be login, so it should be active. Then the second one will be registered, and they should all be inside the form. So give it an on-click event. Sorry guys, that should be outside. On-click event tab. Later when we are doing JavaScript part, you understand what this means. And then copy this. That should be, instead of active, we're just going to remove, shouldn't have any class, and the tab should be 1. If you have watched my other videos, you should understand what I'm going to do with this on click event. Then register. Okay, then after the login tab, we'll move to the log rows. I just name it log rows for, I should just name it only rows. And then rows have a span, the icon i.far. The first one should be envelope, which is the email envelope. Good. And then after that, our input, which is test, and a placeholder, I should enter your email. Okay dokie. Then after that we should just duplicate this, so the next one should be lock, and this one should be enter instead of this, should be enter your password. And then from test to password too. Okay guys, after that one we should create our button. Since this is a login we are doing, it shouldn't carry much, just only our email and password. Type submit, that's just what we need. Then a class of btn, just give it login, and a class of btn sub, you can name it your own. Okay guys, that should be it for the, oh, before I forget, you should also have forgotten password. In case you forgot the password, I can also make this when we are doing the back end. So forgot your password, then you can click on that. Then let's move on to the register. After the form, you should create another form, no action, and then class tab. Okay guys, then after the tab we should still do the same thing. You should create a login tab, that should be login tab, and then h1, I should just copy this here. Good. What am I doing? This should be a div with a class login tab and a div too, and then this should be copied and placed here, since this will be the active one. After that we should move over to our rows dot rows, sorry about that, if I'm right. Okay, let me give some spacing between here. Then rows, after the rows we should still have our span. For that, let me just copy one here, but they're all still going to be the same thing. So this should be our user cycle. Okay guys, and this should be enter your name, then should be a text instead of a password. Text. Good. Okay guys, then after that, and oh yeah, before I forgot to link our font awesome. Now you can see most of the icons. Alright guys, so let's move over. So the next time we are going to be doing rows, that should be our rec file. Should also give it, that should be our file which we'll be designing. So the first one should be hidden, this input, that should be hidden, sorry, it should be file and it should be hidden. File, no name, I don't want any name. Then hidden should not show up. After that, an ID of file. Then you should have another input. This is the button, input button. After that, its value should be upload profile picture, upload profile image, I'm gonna put the upload profile img, and you should have an on-click event too. On-click event, that should be btn file. Okay guys, after that you should also have a class of the same btn, which is button for the file, and then we should move over to our span. stay inside it. After that span, which is I have an ID of file name and a class of file name too. Should be to get the file name of whatever file image we are uploading. First of all, no files choosing, that should be the default name, no file choosing. Then the next should be correct, that should be email. Envelope and an input. Should have taken this Ctrl V, and after that we should have a second one, dot rows, and then that row should be password. So I'm just going to copy this. Where is it? Here, right here. Enter your password and repeat your password. Good, enter your password. Then the next one should still be repeat your password. Okay guys, I think that should be it for the HTML. Sorry, lastly, our submit button, shouldn't forget about that. With a class, let me sign up, and a class of btn sub. Okie dokie. Now let's move over to our styling. So I've already gotten this font from Google font. Then all elements should have no padding, no margin, and all the box sizing should be border box. Then the body should have a background of F9, just light gray. Then the wrapper should have a position, should center it, position absolute top 50% plus left 50%, then transform just as usual, translate minus 50%, minus 50%. Okay guys, that should do it. And then we should move on to our form. Our form should have a background color of white. Good. Then a box shadow of 004 pixels, RGBA 0.0.0.14. After that, another box shadow 4 pixels, 8 pixels, and then RGBA 0.0.0, that should be 0.2.28. okay guys, that should be it. And a padding should have a padding of 40 pixels, and then after that you should have a width of 490 pixels. That should be all for the form. Then for the form login, that should be for this login and register dot login tab. First of all, should have a position relative, top 0, left 0, padding button, you should give it 10 pixels, and then display flex margin button should be 40 pixels. Seems that I made a mistake somewhere. Oh, it's form, not dot form. Alright, that is it. After that, we should move out to our h1. Should design the h1. So form dot login tab should have a font family of Roboto. Good. Then sans serif. After that, transform it to uppercase, should be bigger. Then font size should be 1.5 em. Don't worry about that guys later. Margin top should be 0, and then margin bottom, or should leave at the margin bottom. Then color This color should be CD. That should be for the one that isn't. Oh, before I forgot, this is H1. Why am I doing many mistakes? After that, we should have a display inline block. And the cursor should be pointer, and then transition, that should be all 0.6 seconds or should be 0.5 seconds. On the background, transparent background, that should be it. Then padding button should be 10 pixels. Then should copy this just last child, should give it some spacing, margin left, that should be 15 pixels. Okay guys, and after that we should move the active, just like we give it some class of active. That should be background, should have a color of 6E. These are the ones. And then sorry guys, and a box shadow should be given a box shadow too. That should be box shadow of 0 pixels, -4 pixels, 0 pixels, and 1 2 5 2 5 2. Ink set, so that should be inside. Alright, that should be it for the active. And then form dot rows should have a padding of 10 pixels with 100% display flex, align item, center, border radius should be 3 pixels, and then border should be 1 pixels, solid 1 pixel solid, sorry if you're not seeing it clearly, 1 pixel solid A. After that you should also have padding 12 pixels, and then margin top, this margin top should be 20 pixels. After that have transition all 0.3 seconds. Good. Now when you hover over them, dot rows, hover, should have a border 1 pixels, solid 797979. That should be it. Okay. Then as for our next one, we should go over to our file. You should be able to see our file isn't, so let's just go with our file. So form dot rows dot register file, that's what I gave it. Padding 0, margin 0, margin left should be 0. After that border, no, don't want any border, 0, shouldn't have any border at all. And then for this first child of all this, let's move back to the icon. Form dot rows span icon, line height should be 1 pixels if I'm right, and then font size 22 pixels. Then WebKit font setting, that should be anti anti-aliased, and then should have a color of 797979. Now that makes it more real. After that, move over to the input and design it. Form dot rows, and all input should have a border 0, don't want any border. And then font family, that should be Roboto 2, not Rotobo, Roboto sans serif. After that, font weight 400, then font size 16, font size 16 pixels, margin left should be 20 pixels. After that, margin left 20, width 100%, you should take out the whole space. Then background color should be 6E. Oh, sorry about that, transparent. Then color should be 6E. So if you type anything, oh, we have not removed the outline yet. And then outline, we don't want anything outline. Okay, that seems more like it. Then if you move over to this input, as you can see here, this image has shifted, so we don't want it to do like that. So form, just copy this, and its own input should be different. That should be margin left 0, give it some spacing, margin left 0, width should be 50%, so there'll be space. And then font weight should be bold. Then after that we move over to the btn file, which is padding 10 pixels. This is what you are designing now, this here, a btn file, and color should be white. And important, so that to override the current one that it has, so should be pointer, background should be ff5252, and that should be important too. Border radius should be 3 pixels. Font width, sorry, did I put font width? Nah, let's just leave it away. Border none, shouldn't have any border. And then color, so that color, margin left 0, and everything. Okay guys, then after that we should move over to the file name, which is this file name over here. We should also design it. That's file name, margin left, that should be 5 pixels. After that, color should be AAA, and then font family should still be Roboto sans serif. Alright, we're almost done with this, so let's move on to the button. So our submit button should not have any border, 0. After that, should have it uppercase, should transform to an uppercase. Background color should be 12 and 5252. Good. Color should be white. What am I doing? Font family should still be Roboto. Yes, that should be Roboto sans serif. And after that, should have a width of 100 pixels, and font weight 700. And after that, you should have a padding of 10 pixels. And after a padding of 10 pixels, You should have margin top. Margin top should be 20 pixels. Good. And then box shadow. This before forget 0.04 pixels. Right? RGBA 0.14, and then another one which should be 0 pixels, 4 pixels, 8 pixels. I should have copied it, but we're done. So 0.0.0.28. Okay guys, then shall we font size 0.9 em, and then color, sorry, cursor pointer, and then let's move over to our if you have forgotten your password. So forgot password, not me forgot p, display block, margin top, that should be 20 pixels, font family, that should be open sans, and then sans serif. After that, text transform should be uppercase, text decoration should be none, and then font size should be 14 pixels, and font weight should be 600. After that, color should be 7979. Okay, and then let's make it so we're almost done now. The next thing we need to do is just to add the JavaScript, because see now it's not going to show clearly because this one they overlap each other. We are just already done. So what we are going to do now is to use JavaScript in order to, when we click this, it goes to the login, and when we click the login register, it goes over here. So but before we do that, we need to make it, just make it display none. But hold on, before we do it display none, let's just make it, then later we design, we make the functionality of the custom file upload, which is this file upload. So let's make it appear. So go over to your script. You are going to use pure JavaScript. Alright guys, let's grab our const, which is equals to tab btn. Let's just give it tab btn, which is equals to document dot query selector, the one named login dot login tab, sorry guys, oops, the login tab. Okay guys, h1. So when we click on the h1, we want whatever we want to happen, and then we should go over to our tab, which is the form, and then we should just, it only has a class of tab. Alright, now then, if function, so we're gonna create a function of tabs and give it a parameter of panel index, and then I'm going to use query select. Oh, before I forgot, since there are two of these, both this tab, this on-click event, tabs, and also this tab, since there are two, we are going to use query selector all, because if you use only one, it's only one they are going to select. So query selector all, so we're going to select all of it, and then we are going to loop through each of them. So when each of them is clicked, each of this tab, which is the form, we are going to loop through both of them, then get a function in it and give it a parameter of node. Correct. After parameter of node, seems that I've made some this after node, this is my function. Okay, then inside it we are going to do, since our node is displayed as none, node.style is displayed as none, node.style.display, we are going to give it none, which is equals to none. After that, we should move over to tab panel index. Now we are going to display it block, but after that we are going to call it dot display block. Now we want it to display block, so before we do it we are going to call the function, so it should be tabs, and we're going to start with 0. So when we click on it, voila. So when you click on this one, it will change, as you can see here. When you click on this one, the register will disappear with display none, and when you click on the login, the register will display none and the login will display block. So that's how it is. And now for our image, see, if we click on our upload image, it's not going to work. So for that, let's just create another script. Okay, Ctrl V and then Ctrl V. We're going to name it file input file and query selector. This time around is not going to, we will not use query selector, all just query selector. So what you're going to do is file, we named it file, if you see correctly, id file. So after the file, it was it. Okay, here it is. Then the next one should be the file name. So we'll be changing the file name too. I sure hope I named it right. That should be file name class. Okay, after that, function btn file, which we made, create a function, btn file. Then when we click, just like we did here, which is this button, so we want, when we click on this button, then this one should be clicked. That's what we want. When we click on this button, this one should be clicked, so it will open the path for the image. So when, as we put it on click function, so when we click on this, we want input file dot click. Now let's refresh. So when we click on the button, it's not working now. It's already making a mistake. This is our input file of btn. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. Is it this tab? This is file name. I don't think this is okay, guys. That is it. When you click on it, okay. And now when we select an image, let's say we select this, you see that you're not going to see the name of the image. So we want, when we select the image, it should appear, the name of the image you selected should appear here and replace this no file chosen. So what we'll be doing there is that we are going to detect a file, add an event listener and listing for any change. If there's any change in the file or in the button that we clicked, then what we want to do is add the function, use another function here. We're going to add the function. Then if input, if there's a value, if input.file has a value, which means immediately we click on it and there's a value, then do this. So if, like now when we refresh, like now it doesn't have any value. So if we click on it, then now it has a value. We want, if it has that value, this is what we'll be doing. So to have a file name, we should bring our file name, which is name, we should insert inner HTML. So in it we should insert the inner HTML, which is input file dot value dot match. So guys, for here now, what we'll be doing is by adding a regular expression that gets the file and then insert it here. So here we're going to put, we want only the file name. That's what we just want, only the file name. So we're just going to put 1. If you put 0, it will take the part, which means there's going to be like comma and all these brackets. So then we only want the file name. But if there isn't any change or there isn't any value, we want it to be input file dot inner HTML which is equal to, as here, let's copy this, no file chosen. So if there isn't any value, that's what we want, no file chosen. Okay guys, let's test it out. Refresh the page and then copy. See, yeah, this is it. So if you add 0 here and we refresh the page and then open, see, this is what you're going to see. We don't want that, we don't want this part, so instead we're just going to leave it at 1. So guys, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and help me out reach the target mark. So when we reach it, we are going to do the back end too. So thank you guys very much for watching till the end. Thank you and goodbye. See you in the next video.